Okay, good evening, everyone. Good evening. We are live. First and foremost, having issues with my. Okay, so suddenly I just started having issues with my network, and the network have been bad recently. So let me be sure if you can hear me, if you can see me. Let me be sure of that. So if you can see me clearly, if you can hear me clearly, just put it in the comment section. Communicating. All right. So good evening, everyone. Again, I apologize for starting this late. Okay, so very quickly, I want to be sure if you can hear me. I want to be sure if everyone can see me. So if you can see me, if you can hear me, just put it in the comment section so I can just check it before we get started. So tonight we'll be talking about map development, and today you'll be learning how you grow, how you can develop yourself. Okay, when I was publishing. All right, so please, I can see you and I can hear you. Thank you very much. So can you hear me clearly? Ajoke, can you hear me clearly? Network is fluctuating. Okay, so I'm live again. So very sorry for this. It's just fluctuating here. All right. So I'm trying to change my network. So let me know again if you can still hear me and if you can still see me. And again, our speaker is ready tonight to uh, transform our life. She's a transformational coach, and I know that she's here to like give us insight and knowledge on how we can develop ourselves to fulfill our destiny. So once again, if you're joining live, please just let me know if you can see me clearly and if you can hear me clearly. All right, so that I can bring up our speaker and so we can learn tonight. So as I was saying earlier, all right, the you that discovered your purpose is not the you that will fulfill that purpose. It's this the developed you that will fulfill your purpose. So it's not enough to just discover your purpose to know why you're on earth, what you're going to do on earth. It's not enough to just know that. The another important thing you must do is that you must start developing yourself, growing yourself, so that you can gain capacity to fulfill that purpose that you have discovered. All right. And tonight, our speaker, another person that someone wonder, should be sharing the framework, the roadmap for you to really develop yourself and grow yourself. All right. So I'll quickly be reading our profile without wasting time. If you know anyone that needs to be here, share this link with them. Share it to your status. Share it with your friends, share it with everyone that you know that you really desire their growth, okay? Because I'm sure that in the next few minutes that she'll be talking, okay, you will learn a lot, you will gain a lot of value that can really change your life and transform your life forever. Okay, so I'm still waiting for your response. If you can hear me clearly, if you can see me clearly. So while waiting, I'll just read a profile, all right? Okay, so Sommy Wonder is a transformational coach for change creators with strength in helping them gain clarity of purpose, maximize potential, and build outstanding character for personal and societal success. All right. So, as one focus on investing in knowledge and skills in young minds of Africa. She has been committed to leading them to live a productive members of the society. She has been trained by Dr. Mike Oladipo in his phenomenal leadership school, Mogi Global Leadership School, on effective leadership. She also holds a globally recognized leadership certificate from Gotney, all right, Gotney Leadership Center, having been trained by Dr. Linus Okori. She's the lead coach at Change Creators Corner (CCC), a coaching program with the mission to provide young change creators, Gen Z career professionals, and emerging generational voices with breakthrough coaching to unlock personal transformation and to step into visionary leadership for change. All right, so that's the amazing person we are having this tonight. Okay, so me one that is someone has so much respect. She's properly called the global woman. All right, so she does everything she does is global. All right, so please, before I welcome her tonight, I want you to first start giving her a clap innovation. Okay, if you're excited, if you're ready to learn from her, give her a clap innovation. We've shared her profile already on the group. Okay, we've shared her profile on the group, so you can see it's very long, so you know that she has been doing a lot of amazing work. All right, so go to the profile. But before I welcome her tonight, please, I want to give her a clap innovation. And please, can you share this link to the community, all right, so that everyone can know we have started already. So while I'm still waiting for your clap innovation, let me welcome another person that's Sommy Water live on stage. Good evening. Can you hear me clearly, please?
Yes, yes, I can hear you, leader
Good
Mordecai.
evening.
Thank you so,
Thanks for
so
joining.
much. Thank you. Hi,
I
everyone.
really appreciate you joining tonight.
So, so before we go into it, okay, if you're happy and you know it, let me see your comments. If you're on this live, okay, and you can hear me and you are excited to be here, okay, you want to add knowledge to yourself, okay, you are sure that you are leaving this call a better, a more informed person, okay. So let me see your comments. Tell me you are happy, tell me you are ready to learn, okay, and we will just dive into it. If you're happy and you know it, let me see your comments. If you're happy and you know it, let me see your comments. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show me. If you're happy and you know it, let me see your comments. Okay, thank you so much. I can see Ajoke saying, here is my comments. Thank you so much, Ajoke, and every other person who is on this live call. Ladies and gentlemen, please a round of applause for Mr. Mordecai for the phenomenal, inspiring legacy work that he is doing. Woo! Thank you so much, leader. We celebrate you. We appreciate you. You are contributing positively to our society. You are making the world a better place. And for that, we really thank God for you. And we pray for you that God is going to continue to strengthen you to do the marvelous work that you are doing, and you are not going to lose your reward in Jesus' name. Amen. Okay, and that's on Pastor Somi Wonder. Just kidding though. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to be talking about the roadmap to personal growth and development. Okay, so I'm just going to dive right into it and share my screen with you. I'm really excited to be here, and I'm particularly excited because this topic is one that is very dear to my heart. It's something that, you know, um, I've engaged in for a while. I've seen results in my life. I've become inspiring, and people even learn what I've been able to do and also apply it in their own lives. Okay, and I'm very sure that at the at the end of today's session, you would also walk away with great insights that will really make a mark and help you to move forward in the direction of your destiny with your personal growth. Okay, so just give me a moment to share my screen with you so we can dive into it. Okay, so please confirm for me that you can see see my screen while I go ahead to see how to present that.
Okay, we can see it.
Okay, I'm coming. Okay, great. So, like you already know, I am pharmacist Chisom Okeke, popularly known as Somi Wonder, the global lady. So, um, mm, sorry. Okay, yeah, I'm a transformational coach, like Leader Mordecai already said, a speaker, a trainer, a social change driver, and a pharmacist as well. So, roadmap to personal development and growth. So for the course of this training, and even that's the way it is, in reality, personal development is still the same thing as personal growth. Okay, there are two or two words, okay, that's personal development and personal growth, that are used interchangeably, okay, but they basically mean the same thing. So whether I say personal development or I say personal growth, I'm talking about the same thing. Okay, good. So I'm going to start this session by sharing a bit of my story, so that I could take you back to where I was, and you know take you on a journey to how I've been able to progress over the months, over the days, to where I currently am. So another reason why I'm going to share my story with you is that sometimes, oh, there are people that we admire, we look up to them, we love what they are doing, okay, and we're like, oh my god, I want to be like this person, I want to be like her, I want to be like him, okay. And sometimes, if we're not careful, we lose sight of the fact that there was actually a process that birthed the current phase that we are seeing with regards to that person that we admire. So, the juice, okay, the processes and the things that really yielded the results that you are now admiring are actually in the stories of those people that you admire. Okay, so let me put up the screen slide for that as well, so that, yeah. Okay, so, oh, that's my bio. Sorry. Okay, good. So I started coaching, from the age of 22 in the year 2021, after surviving a severe mental health issue in 2020. My healing led me to a powerful self-discovery season, which awakened an urgent sense of purpose in me. As I started to walk the path of self-development or personal development, which I'm going to be talking about this evening, I began to see results in form of mindset transformation, solid character formation, and even visionary living. And I wanted to help my fellow, youngsters to transform. That was why I started my first coaching program called Accelerate. So I'm really going to just rush through it because I have limited time. So, because personal growth development really mattered to me, I explored as many avenues as I could. I volunteered for organizations, so you can see me carrying out outreaches, managing outreaches, hosting, organizing, and coordinating campaigns. So you can see me here talking to some girls. We had a session on menstrual health and menstrual hygiene. So donated parts to them. So I remember when we were going for this campaign, and I'm like, let's just go there and talk. No, let me. Since we don't have all the fancy like play cards, right? Okay, I'm going to buy sheets of cardboard sheets, right, and then write really instructive things on them, so you can see all the good stuff that we are able to write on them. So in this particular picture, I was taking some youngsters on a session on personal development, just like we are having now. Okay, and I mean, on and on, orphanage visits. I think the network is really slow, so the pictures oh my god. Sorry, please give me a moment.
Yeah, network somehow bad. You just
Uh,
continue.
okay, so as I continue to see the changes, like the phenomenal, mind-blowing changes that were happening in my life, simply by taking my personal growth seriously, like I already mentioned, I wanted to help my fellow youngsters to transform. Okay, that was even what inspired me to write my first book, The One Thing Between You and Relevance, which I released in 2021 on my birthday. And these are some feedback from people, different youngsters, that came in contact with the book, and then they sent me their feedback, and it's really really inspiring. Okay, more feedback. So I continue to host my coaching program, Accelerate. Okay, until my mentor, Dr. Michael Adego, advised me on the importance of structuring what I do, which is another conversation altogether. So these are some testimonials from people that attended the program in December. Like I said, what was just motivating me was that I wanted to see young people do better. Okay, because as I was growing, it came to my recognition, okay, that there are many youngsters like myself that are just floating through life. Okay, they don't have direction, they don't know they don't know what they should be doing with their time, and some people, some for some persons, they have not even understood the importance of their youthful age, and how to utilize that useful age for the place they want to be in the future. Okay, so I hosted this workshop for them ladies, okay, and it was very, very great as well. So these are some feedback from the ladies that attended the workshop. On and on, continue posting different programs. Oh my god. Okay, so please give me a moment. Ouch. Okay, so I think I would, maybe switch network and then come back.
So let me know if you can still hear me. Let me know if you can still see me. Okay. All right. And let me know if you're already gaining value from what she has been discussing so far. All right. Let me know if you are gaining value already from what she's discussing so far. You are still going to learn a lot tonight. So don't go anywhere. Get your notepad. For some of us have not gotten a notepad, get your notepad, get your bio, get everything, your pen ready. Okay, thank you, Baby Sola. Thank you, Baby Sola. I'm glad you are learning something already. I'm sure you're learning something already. Okay, so if I've been experiencing difficulty in network so far too, you can just let me know in the comment section. Okay, so you know you're not alone. All right, you're not alone. But despite that, you are still here. It shows that you desire your growth. You want to grow. You want to develop. You desire that you want to gain value. You want to learn. All right. So it's great. You're not letting the challenges, all right, the issues stop you from coming to learn tonight. But regardless of what's happening, we are still going to have this session. It's still going to be awesome. We are still going to learn a lot. Okay. Okay. So let me know Is it just hope the network isn't affecting you too much? All right. So we are still learning about growth. All right, the roadmap to growth and development. And while we are still waiting for our speaker to come back and join us live, remember that it's important for you to grow. All right. And when I say growth, most people just think about age. It's not just about growing in age. It's not enough to just grow in age. All right. You must also grow in your mind. You must also grow in your life. Most people, the only thing we know about that is growing in their life is their age, and that's not enough. All right, you must develop yourself. You must keep developing every areas of your life so that you can really maximize your potential and fulfill your destiny. And tonight, our speaker, she's still going to share loads of value with us tonight, so that we can learn and not just learn. And something about growth is that you don't just grow anyhow. For you to grow, you must be intentional about your growth. All right, you must be intentional. You can't just say that you grow. You don't just grow accidentally. You grow intentionally. All right. So I'm glad that everyone on this call, or everyone on this live, that is joining this session, you are happy, you are desirous about your growth. So blessing saying network is really affecting me here also, but you are still here. You still came live. It shows that you are really intentional. That is intentionality I'm talking about. All right, that's the intentionality I'm talking about. All right, so as she's sharing her story, all right, please just listen, okay. And most time we find our story in other people's story. All right, she's back. All right, is this fine
Okay, so
now?
this
Okay.
network is networking. Okay.
All right.
Okay, so yeah, I'm back and I'm going to resume sharing my screen. I hope that is really sorted out. Okay, please confirm that you can see my screen again.
So I can see it here.
Okay. Okay, good. So on and on, feedback and all of that. So, like I said, I really took my personal growth seriously. So you can see this is a certificate from one of the trainings that I've attended. As I continue to grow, I continue to look for more ways to pour into people. Okay, so webinars, more reviews, you know, all that good stuff. So this was another avenue for me to learn. Okay, when I was selected to go to Gotney Leadership Center, by Dr. Linus Okore and train there. So in November 2022, I started to host my own annual convening. Okay, and more pictures from programs, more pictures. So for the first time I hosted my annual convening, I had both my coach DDK, my mentor Dr. Mike Oladipo as speakers, which was really really which was really really, how do I put it now? It was very encouraging. Okay, so feedback from people that attended the conference, more feedback. Sorry, like, I don't know, this my slide was perfectly arranged. I can't tell why I'm seeing some misalignment. Okay, so continue to host more programs, and in order to have a structured system where I can admit young people, people that want to learn, in order to be able to like advance their growth, I started Change Creators Corner. Okay, on and on, testimonials, all of that, wrote books. Okay, more testimonials. And then in order to be able to have a platform, okay, where young people can come together to discuss, have meaningful conversations, eat good meal, and have a good time of hearty laughter, I started Hangout with Tommy Wonder in 2023. So these are pictures, more pictures. Okay, and then look at that fine lady. So remember I said I'm a pharmacist here. So this was my induction. Okay, and yeah, on and on, speaking engagements, all that good stuff, more pictures, my certificate of training as a coach, more programs, you know more reviews, Joanita from Uganda, Oninechi from Nigeria, more and more good stuff. Okay, so I'm just going to post it right there. So looking through the slides that I have just shared with us, one thing like is very evident. There has been a journey of consistent growth. There has been a journey of consistent development, okay? And the way I've been able to do it is not rocket science. It's something that you can also, adopt and apply to your own life, okay? And then you are good to go. And as even as you journey, as you even learn more, things or gain more insights, you also add them as well. And then you are running on a very fast speed, okay? So, talking about that roadmap, let's get into it, okay, ASAP as well. Okay. Okay, great. So, personal growth. And I also know that when people talk about personal growth, right, they one of the things that quickly comes to mind is, oh, read books, take courses, have a mentor. All those things are all part of it, right? But I truly believe in my heart that if you're going to have an effective personal growth, if you're going to have a personal growth that is genuine to you and is beneficial for your own path, okay, not because every other person is doing it, it has to start from self-awareness. Okay, so first awareness is the number one point that an effective personal growth or development starts from. Now, what does self-awareness entail? Is the recognition of who you are, how you are naturally wired, your uniqueness, and your peculiarities. Is a recognition of your gifts, your talents, and your significance in the world. Okay, so you want to first of all um begin your growth and development journey by understanding who you actually are. Okay, because there is no way you are going to develop what you don't even know. Okay, so you want to know what already exists, all right, so that you can now know what how to build up from there. Are you following? Can is somebody following? Is somebody listening to me? Can somebody put it in the chat for me? Say you are listening, say you are following. Is someone there? Okay, great. I think everybody has gone to sip water. Okay, so going forward, the goal of personal growth is actually refining and fine tuning who you already are more and more. It is about evolving into the next level and the next level of who you already are. Personal growth is not about being who you are not, okay, but pressing out who you are so you can serve the world better. The end result is to be able to deploy yourself better, but without a discovery of you, which is self-awareness, there can't be development of you and thoughts. There can't be effective deployment of you. Do you see this? So look at it. You must know what already exists so you can know how to be better. Okay, that's why I say that an effective personal growth journey, personal development journey, it has to start from self-awareness. Okay, because it's basically about refining and fine-tuning who you already are. Okay, so that is why it has to start from self-awareness. All right, so talking about self-awareness, look at the pillars that I strongly recommend that we all start to pay attention to, moving forward. Okay, you want to start to recognize what is your personality like. All right, you want to know who you are at your core. Okay, it speaks to your archetype. I mean, this is really a short, session and more like introduction. So I can't really like go into some things very, very deeply. So you want to start to uncover who you are at your core. What is your archetype? What is like your unique DNA? Do you see this? You want to know what are my core values, what really matters to me. You want to be aware of your strengths, of your gifts, of your dominant positive abilities. Okay, remember, you've got to know what already exists so you know how to move from there. Okay, you also want to, very importantly, be aware of your purpose. Okay, and now I know that purpose is a term that is very, very, everybody's talking about it nowadays, which is very, very beautiful. Okay, but then I quickly want to add that, see, purpose is again, it's not rocket science. Okay, so don't be that person that you are caught in the trap of, oh, I'm waiting to discover what this big purpose is before I start to live purposefully. Don't be caught in that trap. Okay, if you want to know more about purpose, I have, a whole book dedicated to how to uncover your purpose. All right, now another thing you want to be self-aware on is what? Your identity. Very, very important. So when it comes to personal growth as well, the second thing that, I have in my roadmap is, you want to ask yourself, who do I want to become? Okay, who do I want to become? Now look at this. One of the greatest mistakes we make is not clarifying who we want to become from who we are. Remember, personal growth is a journey. Okay, is a journey of fine-tuning and refining who you already are. So yes, you know that this is you, there is a bright future for you, but you know that this you can actually become better. Do you understand? So you want to have a clear-cut picture of the kind of woman, of the kind of man, of the kind of lady, okay, you want to become, starting from where you are right now. Okay, so don't just say, oh, I want to become a better person. You want to be specific. What is better to me? Okay, what will I become tomorrow? Who do I become tomorrow? And I'll be satisfied that I have become better. Okay, so you want to clarify by asking yourself, who do I want to become? Now you want to ask yourself, what is actually the vision for my growth? Okay, I mean, like we all know, where there is no vision, the people perish. Okay, because when you don't have a vision that is guiding you, you are going to just be, your energy is going to be everywhere, your attention is going to be everywhere, you're going to be using your time for every single thing that comes your way, and at the end of the day you have nothing to show for it. Do you see this? So that is why clarifying and knowing the vision of who you want to become really has to be something that you put before you, and it becomes a guiding light as you journey on your growth of personal development. Okay, so look, what is the importance of clarifying who you want to become? Now look at it, the third sentence. Clarifying who you want to become births the question, what can get me there? Do you see this? What can get me there? So it's not enough to say, oh, okay, yes, I'm going to start reading books, I'm going to start taking courses. Okay, I mean, yeah, no knowledge is a waste. True, 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 true. Okay, but even though no knowledge is a waste, you also want to be sure that you are meeting the target. Okay, or you are becoming the better person that you really, really want for yourself. Do you see this? So it's when you have that vision clarified, okay, that you can now start to ask the question, okay, what can get me there? All right, this is how you now start to know, okay, at this particular phase of my life, these are the kind of books I should be reading. Okay, these are the kind of people that I really need urgently in my circle. Do you understand? These are the kind of conferences that I need to start to go for ASAP. All right, so what is helping you to be able to deduce those things? Okay, because I mean, you might as well be reading every book, but at the end of the day, right, Even though yes, you've acquired knowledge, but you see that you've not actually hit the the vision of the target of the better person that you want to become. So it is it is becoming a, it's fine, it's having that vision, okay, that helps you to clarify the things that you should be doing to get there. Okay, great. So now that you have clarified who you want to become, right, the next thing is that you have to assemble your toolkit. Okay, you have to assemble your toolkit. It's just like, when you go to a mechanic, for example, or you have a plumber. All right, so the plumber first of all say, oh, this tap is actually broken from here. Okay, that is like the awareness, right? Now, the next thing the plumber says, or maybe the person that hired the plumber is say, okay, this is my vision for how I want this tap to be. Okay, this tap, this is the way it is now. In fact, I don't just want to repair it, I want to entirely have a different look for this tap. That is the vision. Okay, so based on the vision, or rather the vision is now going to help the plumber to know the kind of things to assemble to be able to actualize the vision that the person that hired him or her, has set. Do you see this? So that's the same thing that is actually working here. So for the person that you want to become, you've got to have your toolkit. And this is the third, point in the roadmap. Okay, so what examples of things that should be in that toolkit? Number one is knowledge. I was speaking somewhere and then I mentioned something. I said that if you are if you are someone who is averse to knowledge, okay, you don't like to learn, whether it's through reading, taking courses, watching videos, listening to podcasts, if you don't like to learn, if you hate knowledge, you are going to be highly disadvantaged. There is no point sugarcoating it. Okay, if you don't like knowledge, if you don't like to learn, you are good. The people that maybe you are even ahead of, they are going to meet up with you and then they are going to run ahead of you. Okay, because becoming a better version of ourselves will always demand that we engage with a certain kind, a certain level, a certain frequency, a certain caliber of knowledge. Do you see this? So you are the one who knows the vision you have set, or the one you will set for yourself after listening to this session. Okay, so you want to ask yourself, okay, what kind of knowledge, all right, should I be going for? What kind of books should I be, reading? Okay, what kind of YouTube channels should I um predominantly or frequently watching in this season of my life? Do you see this? So the second thing in the toolkit is your skill sets. Is all over the place in this our time, that you have to acquire skills and all of that. And yes, okay, it's very very true. And the skills here is not just what's it called now, it's not just skills that, okay, will maybe help you to earn more and all that good stuff, right? It also includes your soft skills, okay, because when we talk about becoming a better version of yourself or growing yourself, you don't just want to be someone who is competent, you also want to be somebody who has character. Okay, so as you are learning the skills that can help you to earn more, the skills of the new economy, you are also learning the simple but very very important skills that can help your interpersonal relationships. Okay, that can help you to manage, oh, maybe your employers or your employees or your colleagues or your lecturers in school, or even your parents or your siblings, or even the people that you want to be able to connect with tomorrow. Do you see this? So that is very important as well. So I'm going to run, now. The third one is mindset. If you are going to really evolve into a better version of yourself, into into a refined, okay, into a more fine-tuned version of yourself, there always has to be a mindset upgrade. Okay, so one something that some of us don't know is that, see, your mindset is actually like a software that powers your life. Okay, that it's more like a programming. Okay, so when something had a machine has already been programmed. Okay, once I just press on this button, after allowing the tap to flow, okay, then you turn on this particular stuff, and then maybe let me use the washing machine for example. Okay, these are very modern automatic washing machines, right, that will both wash your clothes, rinse your clothes, and then also dry your clothes as well, right? So what do you think is going on there? The machine has been programmed to do all of those things. Okay, that's why you just need to just press the button. Okay, and then you just go and cross your leg and sleep. So in that same way, that's your mindset is also similar to that kind of programming. Okay, so when you start to talk about becoming a higher version of yourself, listen, you want to also be taking note of, okay, what kind of mindset will power the realization of that self that I want to see. Very important. The fourth one, habits. Habits. And there is a lot to say on habits, but very quickly, I'm going to recommend to you to read Atomic Habits by James Clear. James Clear changed my life. Like when I read Atomic Habits, I'm like, what? I mean, what? Do you see this? So you want to start to, the habits, okay? Your habit is also a very important component of your toolkit, okay? Because we are talking about you evolving and manifesting a particular version of yourself. Okay, maybe you want to evolve into this person that is more efficient, more outspoken, more productive, and all of that. You want to start to ask yourself, what kind of habits do I need to put in my toolkit to be able to manifest that person that I have set before me? Do you understand this? Very, very important. Then the fifth one, you need to have a coach or and a mentor as well. Okay, so having a coach, see, I know that, oh, it's also everywhere. Everybody's saying, oh, have a coach, have a mentor, and all of that. And then sometimes it can seem like, oh, what's the big deal about that? Are they not human beings like me? The thing about having a coach or a mentor is that you have someone who will help you to just jump, what's called jump and pass. you know jump certain mistakes, or just somebody that can just move you instead of you moving at a how do I put it now, at 10x speed, you are moving at a 20x speed. Okay, so, and apart from that, all of us, we need someone that can inspire us, we need someone that can encourage us, we need someone that can motivate us. And these are some of the things that a mentor or a coach can provide to you. Okay, and please, even though yes, having a coach or a mentor is very important, I also want to say that it's not everybody that should be your mentor or that should be your coach. And that you admire someone and maybe you love the kind of result that the person is having does not automatically mean that the person should be your mentor or your coach. Okay, that is a whole different conversation. That, I mean, maybe if you reach out to me, I want to have a session on that, we can get into it. Okay, so the sixth one is community. And this one is also a big, big, factor. Okay, so no man is an island. That is the way God created us. Okay, we love to be in communities. Okay, and when you are trying to, when you hear things like, oh, become friends with valuable people and stuff like that, that is you trying to also form a community for yourself. Okay, so you actually need to start to ask yourself, what kind of community, okay, do I need to join to be able to help me manifest the vision of myself that I desire? Okay. And sometimes too, you may be tempted to just be a loner, but no. No, don't do that. Okay. It doesn't mean that, oh, you must it doesn't mean that you can't motivate yourself or you can't discipline yourself to do stuff. That's not what it means. Okay. But from time to time, being in a community also helps you to propel forward. Okay, very important. Then friends. Honestly, you don't need to have a lot of friends. You need to have the ones that are actually purposeful, and they are really serious on their path to living and actually being people that can make a huge and significant contribution to the world. Okay. Once you find those people, hold them there, and make sure that you maintain the relationship. Okay. And also, you can pray friends into your life. Yes, you can pray friends into your life. You can pray people that are of worth, people that are valuable, people that have things upstairs into your life. I can tell you from experience. Okay. So that is it about two kids. All right. So essentially, I know that someone may be expecting, oh, personal growth roadmap. Okay, let me sit down and write down the 2 to 3 pages of a personal development roadmap. Okay, but it's pretty simple. Okay, we go from self-awareness, okay, then to what is my vision, to assembling the toolkits that will help you to manifest the vision. That's basically my roadmap. It has worked for me. It is working for me. Yes, very simple, straight to the point, easily applicable, but then you need to be very consistent. Okay, so that is the personal development roadmap that I have to share with you. Like I mentioned earlier, there are still a lot of things in between the things I've mentioned, okay? And maybe you could reach out to me, follow me on Facebook, look out for my sessions, book a session with me, all that good stuff, okay? And we can delve into the conversations further. All right. Now look at this. When it comes to personal growth, you are doing no one a favor. Okay, so don't think you're doing it for, oh, you want, or oh, let my mentor just leave me alone, or let it just be that, okay, I'm also doing as every other person is doing. No, that's not the way to approach it. If you actually want to have very tangible results. When it comes to personal growth, you are doing no one a favor. You are an asset. This is the way I see myself, and this is the way I also encourage you to yourself going forward. You are an asset. You are worth the investment. Okay, and in due time you will reap from your investment. So don't be that person who is saying, ah, if I spend this money now to buy this book, if I spend this money now to buy this course, okay, I mean, like, is it really worth it? My mentor, he says something. He says, empty your pockets to feed your brain, and your brain is going to fill your pockets back. And that's the way it really works. It's just that sometimes we want to start from, first of all, our brain filling our pockets, but then the brain cannot fill your pockets if it is empty. Okay, so now that you are young, stop starving your brain. Don't starve your brain. Feed your brain. Okay, so that in due time you will be able to reap from your investment. And in the investment, it's, you're making it into yourself. Okay, so, and you are the one who will first of all benefit from that investment. Okay, so I encourage you, starting today, go all out. Okay, pursue your growth. It is for your own benefit. It is when you start shining, you will you give us a reason to come and watch you. All right. So, and just in line with that, personal growth is capital intensive. This is just the gospel truth. Okay, personal growth is capital intensive. The moment you start thinking of becoming a better version of yourself, you should start thinking of investing the required capital. Okay, so it's not a matter of, oh, what's it called now, who is going to sponsor me. Yes, are you going to meet helpers on your way? Yes. Are there people that maybe by reason of your seriousness they can decide to give you discounts, or even decide to admit into programs for free? Yes, but the truth is that you must have invested a level of your capital. If it's not your money, it's your attention, it's your time, it's your focus, it's your energy. But at the end of the day, your finances will also go into it. Do you see this? So make up your mind, okay? This is 2024. If you are saying, oh, I'm going to do better, I'm going to evolve, I'm going to be a better version of myself, you have got to take your personal growth seriously. All right, nobody's coming to do that for you. Nobody is going to come and pity you, into positions or things you are not prepared for. It's your personal growth that is going to prepare you for the future that you are desiring. Okay, so that is pretty much about it. Don't forget the simple but very, very effective roadmap. Put the things you've learned into practice, okay? And as you journey, I really pray, I hope, and I wish you well. See you as the toppest top. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much.
Wow, wow. Can you hear me, please? Some of that.
Yes.
Can you hear me? This has been so much transformational. Please, if you have gained a lot of value this night, can you please give our speaker a clapping stand ovation? If I let me stand here. Thank you very much for this awesome session. Like, I
You're
love the way
welcome.
you, because there's a way you learn about it, but I love the angle you went through. So, like, I love this area, the way you took it. Self-awareness first. You can't grow who you don't know. All right. They must first gain awareness of themselves. Then you must capture a vision. Okay, you don't just grow anyhow. Your growth must be directed towards something you have seen ahead. And then you now ended with two kids: the knowledge, skill set, mindset, habits, coach and mentor community. Like when you're listing those things, I could see that this is something that is common with everyone that is growing. All right, those two kids, they have the knowledge, the skill set, the mindset. So this is so much and just simple, like easily understandable. Even I'm sure a 2-year-old person can understand this. All right. So the most important thing, like you said, is to apply what you've learned. All right. And you said something that even touched my heart too. You said the brain cannot feed the pocket that is if you're okay, say your brain cannot feed your pocket if it's empty. Yeah,
Mm.
that means you must feed your brain, you must invest in yourself. Okay, you must
Yeah.
invest in yourself. She said that personal growth is capital intensive, and that's very true. I've seen it play that in my life for the past 2 years that I've been intentional about that. Like it has taken a lot for me, but the interesting thing is that it has brought more, because the more you grow, the more you have access to bigger opportunities, and again the more access to networks and stuff. So what you are saying is really valuable, insightful. Most young people pursue money other than pursuing growth. All right, but if you pursue growth, money will pursue you. You said you should pursue growth. So thank you so much for this great insight. I really appreciate it. So can you share how people can connect with you? I know you have a website because I checked it today and I saw the amazing website. Well done. I love the global mindset you put into everything you do from your pictures. If I see your I'll say, wow, I'm learning from you. I'm serious. So can you tell us how we can connect with you? I know about the Connect program you do like in a monthly basis about social. I used to see it online. So can you just tell them how they can connect with you? And your book, I know you have a book on roadmap to maybe personal growth, also uncovering your purpose, and maybe one other book to share with them how they can connect with you. All right, I'll get the link and then share it on the group too.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, leader, for your kind words. Okay, so basically, if you want to connect with me, if you want to know more about my work, or how you can get my books, okay, you can just start by following me on Facebook, okay, at Somi Wonder, okay, and that is my dominant Facebook handle. Sorry, that's I'm very active on Facebook. So I think I can just share that particular slide so that you can see what. Just give me a moment. What Okay, yeah, leader, you already put it on the screen. Thank you so much as well. So where yeah, so this is what my profile looks like. Okay, and this is my number on the screen. Okay, all my resources, my books, my courses, every single thing is on my seller store. Okay, so I'm sure that if you go through my post on Facebook, you are going to find that link attached to one and more of my posts. Also, you can also just reach out to me via this number on the screen, and everything will be sent, to you. Either myself or my assistant will send everything to you. Yeah, and that's basically it.
Okay, thank you so much once again. Please, I'm still waiting for your clapping ovation, okay? And your standing ovation and every ovation you can give our speaker. Despite our busy schedule and everything, she still accepted our invitation and came and give us love. Our network has been very bad today, but that didn't stop us. I was ready and then I put it on and everything just went blank. But that didn't stop us. And for everyone joining tonight, I appreciate you
So
joining.
so that's to tell you, I mean, viewers, okay, if you are listening, I really want to say to you that, see, whenever you see someone who is doing amazing work, who is going the extra mile to be able to create avenues, to create platforms, right, for young people to learn, for whether young or old to learn. See, it takes a lot. I mean, it may be virtual, but look at me, you have to prepare your slides. Okay, you have to think it through. Oh, what do I write? What don't I write? Okay, how do I even write it? Okay, and you know network, that one is another another ball game. So there was this impact lady as well, Efe Johnson. So there was this day I was viewing her Facebook story. So I think she posted something like about Zoom, and then she and then she said, another day to be saying, can you hear me? Can you hear me? I don't know if you understand.
Yeah. Yeah.
so so guys, when somebody is putting together things, especially if they are for free, they may come for free to you, but definitely to that person who is planning that thing, it did not come for free. Okay, they may have been sleeping, but then they chose to say, oh no, I have to prepare for this thing. Okay, your own is just to walk in and enjoy what they have prepared. So always, you know have that gratitude mentality in your mind. Don't just say, yes, now it's not the Mordecai, we know him, he's organizing this, they try, sha. Don't be that person. The day you will start to do it, okay, you would go back to all those people that you were busy overlooking their work and start telling them thank you one by one. Okay,
Mm.
so yeah, if you are listening to me, make sure you are appreciative of people that go the extra mile to create avenues for you to learn. Follow me on social media, follow him on social media, and you get to know more amazing ways to add to your personal growth. Thank you.
Thank you very much again. Once again, I really appreciate this. And the replay will be live, okay, it'll be available. So you can always come back and watch and rewatch and learn and learn. The Bible talks about faith coming by hearing and hearing. That means you gaining awareness now and then hearing, understanding what you've learned, and then being able to apply. So the replay will be available like other videos we have on this channel. So come back, watch and learn. And I believe that we remain committed to help you live your best life so you can feel purpose and fulfill your destiny. So that will be all for tonight's session. Once again, please follow Sommy Wonder on all the various platforms. Okay, get our books. All right, she's a phenomenal person. I'm following her. I'll keep following her, and I really appreciate her. Please, if you have the opportunity, send a message to her to thank her for joining us on tonight's session. All right, so that will be all for tonight. Okay, till next month again, we'll be having another powerful and insightful session. Do have a great night rest. Good night, everyone. Bye bye.